Yeah, I'll just go grab my
Wait,
food.
just walk my dog. 1 second.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Ready City Crit's Dragon Heist. As always, I am your host, Hana, and as always, we are late, despite being a day early. Let's go around the table. Let's start with the one who normally finishes us off, Gabriella.
Hello, I'm Adam. I'm playing our resident human warlock, Gabrielle Joanne. What more can I say? I'll pass the torch over to the person under me. One moment to get my Twitch chat open to our local, most trustworthy member of the
Hi,
party.
my name is Will Sword, and I play our friendly neighborhood rogue called Sullivan, a phantom rogue, shall I say. And then I'm gonna go across diagonally to his friend.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic. You mean Rob or me?
Yeah, I've been robbed diagonally.
I don't have the Twitch chat.
Oh yes, also me.
Yeah.
Hello, I am Rob. I play Logan Margaster, the tank / Nova DPS / face / glue of the party. Really, just kind of like a rug pulls the room together. I need a vacuum pretty soon. And then finally, we've got Lux finishing off our party.
Hi, I'm playing Bosco Brownback. Longflower Brownback. I'm halfling artificer who's just a little bit on the chaotic side. Yeah, that's kind of it. Right?
Alrighty. So, when we last left off, the party had received word that the Growlhund Manor that they had scouted out earlier that day was under attack through the warning of Gabriella's relative, the Black Viper. And the party rushed to see what was going on, got themselves involved and separated and spread out. Did battle with thugs from what they believe to be based on their attire, most likely the Zentrum. And also managed to save the noble family of the Growlhunds from an unfortunate end at the hands of some Drow strike team who tried to come in through the window. If the party had not been there, things may have gone very differently. However, spread out and separated, Bosco, investigating, letting curiosity get the better of him, was killed by some angry tiefling spirits. But Gabriella made a deal with someone who she had allied herself with previously and exchanged life for life, aging herself rapidly to almost death herself. However, after a little exchange between the two of them, Gabriella and Bosco did find balance in that exchange. But most importantly, the party put their hands on the Stone of Galore. This oblong, kind of like ovoid stone with 3 holes in its eye sockets, which the party know where one of the eyes lays, was the Castlanters, the family whom they allied themselves with that same day. The party returned home, and while they were resting, Sullivan found in his back pocket, with the assistance of Bosco's cunning eyes, papers, which Sullivan didn't remember swiping from a desk that he was standing right next to as Bosco came under attack. But then again, Sullivan only has one hand that he can feel. And as we all awake on the fine morning the day after this chaos, that's where we start.
Sullivan will next morning he's gonna come down. And he's gonna look for whoever's downstairs with him. Is anyone downstairs?
Gabrielle would probably be there, just checking business as per usual.
He'll look around and say, Gabriella.
Yes, 1 moment. I'll just finish this. She just signed a check. Yes, sorry.
I found something really weird in my back pocket yesterday, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't me that took it. It just appeared there. Don't worry, there's nothing. I don't know. It's better if I show it to you. I don't quite understand what this means, and I'll show it to to Gabrielle a piece of paper that was in my back pocket.
She'd quickly scan it, like where there was, well, this is interesting. How did you get your? I don't. All right, I don't know. I don't care. This is rather important, actually. I think we should show this to others. Quite a lot of things, though. But
maybe no. Maybe I'm so good at taking things that sometimes I take things I don't even know I take them.
You should.
That's
do
how
that
good I am.
more often. Also, if you ever plan on trying to take something or taking anything, let me know. If I deem it important enough, I might be able to help you so you don't get caught again. In a way. Anyways, let's wait for others and discuss this matter. This is very much interesting. Yeah, she just grab her coffee, take a seat, start reading through the papers.
Also, Gabriella, does she look older?
She looks like 15 years older.
15 years older. I look, and Gabriella, I have to say, you look a little bit different.
I don't know if she does she? Did Bosco not give it all?
No, I think Bosco didn't give it all back. If I was calculating at the time on the paper, and I ended up at 10 years older.
I gave a lot of it back to you.
Yeah, a lot, because she was at 90, and I think she ended up at 45.
That's...
So she looks a bit older, yeah.
Also, can I just... this is just like me and you here right now. What exactly did to Bosco last night? Because he was very much dead, my friend, when I saw him. Obviously, I'm very happy he's back with us. Even though he look, I don't know, what exactly happened?
It's a very complicated situation, and I would wish to discuss it with you all at some point when you're all present, but long story short, I may have various friends on the other side, and I may have called upon one to help me in my hour of need, and he happened to answer. As usual, he requires a price. I paid it, and me and Bosco managed to settle out this payment between ourselves.
Oh, I see.
So
Doing them dodgy deals.
the ends sometimes justify the means. I'd rather have Bosco alive with us.
I guess so, but they do look a little bit old.
I mean,
put it simply.
Yesterday I looked, I think, around like 95, so I think like my current visage is pretty good.
Yeah, there's some very good makeup there, my friend, I have to say.
I mean, she just snaps her fingers. This guy's self becomes her regular 30-year-old, says I. It's not that big of a deal.
That's okay. Anyway, what do you have for breakfast over there?
I think I'll just grab a coffee and some bacon eggs. How about you?
I'll have the same. Why not? Why not? I'm starving since yesterday. I haven't eaten since last night.
How is your hand? You know, the shadow.
I mean, it's okay, I guess.
Yeah. I do want to.
I mean, it's a little bit unpractical when you try to use a crossbow, but I manage it.
Do you have like the feeling, like do you sense things with? Do you have like the sense of touch in it or not?
Like the thing they call like the ghost hand. Like if you think the hand is there, but sometimes I have like that, and sometimes I want to scratch my nose and I go and just hit this that thing right in my face because there's nothing in there.
That's rather funny.
As you kind of think on it, Sullivan, as you're talking, Gabriella, you notice that the black shrouded mist begins to like coalesce around his wrist without him even seeming to notice it, and it begins to take shape. And then as soon as he like goes to like to instantly look at her, talk about it himself, it kind of like just like falls back into that stump.
I guess
a subconscious thing you would pick up.
Yeah, I don't think Sullivan would even notice. Just wave his finger. He wouldn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Well, I guess I have to deal with what I have.
I mean, as long as you're willing to assist us or able to assist us and do what you can, I see no reason to complain.
Exactly. Maybe I'll try to find like a fancy hook or something. You know, I feel that'd be pretty cool. Maybe a dagger or something.
That'd be interesting. Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a movement of furniture upstairs. And then the unlocking, opening, closing, and locking of a door as Logan starts to tramp downstairs in his gear.
Oh, here you go, the clinkly crackling boy coming downstairs now. Okay. All right, I'm going to sit here till breakfast. Let's wait for him, and then he can share the note with everyone.
Yes.
I smell food. Does somebody have food?
Yes, indeed.
quite
Good
hungry.
morning, Logan.
You keep saying this, but it's always so bright. I don't understand why it needs to be so bright all the time.
Anyways, you want some bacon eggs or anything else? Anything else?
Yes. Like,
Sure.
I've never found fault with your cooking yet. So.
Oh no, I didn't cook this one. I just ordered it off the menu.
Oh.
I
Who the
mean-
fuck's been cooking this shit then?
I
Leaf.
presume somebody from our staff.
I just thought you were doing it.
You call for Leaf, and the chalk floats up, and a question mark appears.
Leaf, what have you been doing? Any of the cooking?
A big X.
Well,
Have
pretty
I
sure
just not been paying attention to who's been doing shit around here? What about those
Yeah.
twins? Are they still here?
Yeah,
The triplets, the quad. How many of them? 7?
three.
3. That's less than 7.
That's how many shots you can take consecutively before you pass out.
Maybe for you, I could do at least
3.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
about-
know. Yeah. Okay.
Anyhow,
Speaking of shots, just give me some food. I'm so hungry.
yeah. While you eat, Sullivan somehow managed to acquire this, and she just passed him the notes.
And
Reading.
just in case you guys forget, you do have a cook. He's he's the mage.
Fully aware.
Yeah.
But I think because Logan hasn't seen him for a few weeks, like because Logan's not gone into the kitchen and the cook won't have come out,
Yeah.
certainly not to Logan. He's just kind of forgotten that he was there.
We didn't hire the dwarf, did we?
No,
No,
we didn't.
you hired the half elf who was like really meticulous, and like the service is so slow. Like if you order food, it's like it's like a 2-hour wait time on like a starter.
See, I don't know if these potential hospitality people are from the book, or if it's just very marginally exaggerated people that Han has worked with IRL. But I'd put money on the latter. But yeah, Logan will just look towards whichever door the smell seems to be coming from, just to see who emerges.
I cooked it. I cooked it all.
No, you fucking didn't. It needs 2 hands to cook.
I'm so good, I can cook in one hand, my friend.
This is not your Friday night, Sullivan. You need 2 hands to cook.
I'm so fast I can flip the egg and stir at the same time with one hand.
Sure. Oh,
I don't think you can do that with 2 hands, flipping and stirring at once.
No. How would you? No. You need.
I know.
No.
Have you ever cooked anything before? I'll tell you what,
Many
let's
times.
not get into this. How many people lost teeth due to your cooking, Bill Salt? Sullivan.
What is
I
this
think,
one?
I think it would be more laceration than.
It's my fucking gun. Bleeding.
Well,
I know, I pick on you so much, but it's only because it's really funny every time.
I mean, bruh.
Who had less than half an hour for looks to be crying.
Oh, the flashbacks. Legally classified weapons. Illegal weapons right there.
But Logan, you go over to the kitchen and you see Bernardo's there, and he's like very delicately chopping up like a spring onion, like the almost so thin, like little slices of it. And then behind him you see Patrick, who's like the Aluskan boy who was like kicked out for dating a half elf. He is like just there, and every time like Bernardo turns his back, he's just like shoving shit in the oven. There's way too much going in, and
I might just have like porridge or something. What is it the peasants eat?
Patrick kind of turns. He goes like, many things, I guess. You want porridge? I can get you porridge.
No, whatever. Just
Porridge?
Bring me some. I tell you what.
Do not
let-
worry.
bring me-
I will start the porridge for you, Logan. It will be ready for tomorrow breakfast. Do not
Wow.
fear. It will be fine.
Bring me one of whatever you've got. I'm going to eat it. I'm rather hungry, and
Of course.
I get a little cranky. Only sometimes, and only when I'm very hungry.
He goes over to like the little like where he keeps the little dockets, and like he just rips it off. He's like, Patrick, please tell table 5 that their hummus asparagus duck will have to wait. Yes, it has been 2 hours. Tell them it to be another 2 hours. Probably it'll be fine. They will accept. No, do not give them a free drink. Just simply tell them that this is what is happening, and they will accept it. That they will leave. And then he plates up like this like beautiful duck with like a little hummus trail, asparagus over the top, sets it on the like little pass, rings a little bell, and you hear Patrick just sigh, walk around outside the kitchen, grab it, and like look to where Logan's sitting, walk away, set it to where Logan's sitting, and you watch like a table like watch it go, like get very quite excited as like it comes to the pass, just walks right past him, just like if it wasn't for me then. Just like goes back and talks to his friend.
Logan's gonna walk over, get the plate, walk over to the table next to the people who got excited.
Yeah.
Sit
Pick up
facing him.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna like pick bits up with his hands and just nibble on bits.
Gabriel's just gonna sit.
You don't even get like halfway through the meal before they get up and leave. They leave like a couple of copper on the table to pay for the drinks. This walk out. Fucking service ridiculous here.
He'll turn around to the rest of the party that have congregated and be like, you know, when he interviewed, I thought the chef, the one with the rod up there, you know, I thought he was really fucking insufferable, but I kind of like him now. I've made a friend, even though he's a little blurry when we look at him. His background's fine, but he maybe just needs to put his hand up to the camera, doesn't he? I'm going to call him Hana. Hana, you're very blurry.
I love being blurry.
The blur.
Just do your makeup tutorial thing.
Oh, wow. This works, I don't know why.
Now you're pixelated.
It was pixelated for me as well. I just thought that was my regular internet. Anyway, I'm going to have enough shenanigans or else we're going to be going until 10 o'clock with Logan being an arsehole. And I'd rather be an arsehole somewhere else. Where's the what's the shop? Bosco. Where's he?
Honestly,
Oh, you can go.
I'm never not last down. The fuck is this?
Actually, DM, I was just gonna ask you: is it right if I woke up a little bit earlier than everyone else, and I wanted to head to the blacksmith?
Sure.
If they're open earlier.
Yeah, you make your way around to the not the bed Neil, it's the Steam and Steel. Yeah, I mean they're open when the sun's up, they're up. So I mean,
yeah, I would like to yeah, like, I would ask to if you know, I'd approach him and ask if I can use the forge temporarily just for the morning. Yeah, I'll give him a few gold and say a meal is on the house of me if they let me borrow it just for the morning.
you kind of come in and probably Embrick, probably someone who greets you. He's just like, and you see he's like working on this on the anvil as you kind of come in. He kind of looks up and was like, I mean, if you want to use it, sure, why not?
Yeah, I just wanted to craft like 4 rings, you know. And I don't really have the facilities to like meld, you know, smith irons at all. So
I've not really got any molds for rings. I've got chainmail molds. We could always make some, but
yeah. I mean, do you think it'd be possible to do this today in the morning?
oh yeah, taking a mold
Okay.
doesn't take long. We gotta just gotta get something to ship the clay around, get the clay fired, and then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to help. I'm quite well versed in tinker's tools, smithing, and stuff like that.
All right, grab an apron. One rule: no tops,
yeah.
just an apron. That shirt's gotta come on.
Okay.
You work in the forge.
Just strip.
Wow, spicy.
You take your shirt off. You hear Avi, the other Ganassi, who's like Embry's boyfriend, just go like, "Woo!" Remind you.
He's like,
Stop it! You're gonna make me all steamy. Oh, get all up in a window.
no, that's just my hair. Man. Let's get this up. I'll pretend to roll my fake sleeves up. Because now I don't have any.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, you
let's
get the
get
work.
ready to work.
Just make me a general let's see, a Smith Tools check, and let's say it's probably going to be dexterity based because making jewelry is quite a finessed art.
Yes.
And you're not really using a jeweler's kit, so it's not going to be like, super fine because you're just like we're working with blacksmiths, so they're not exactly the the delicate type. It's pretty good. You get a good mold. One that you think it'll at least it probably won't last that long. It'll do the job.
That's the plan.
But yeah, you get a mold that, and like you begin casting any metal. Obviously, if you want to buy metal, from Ember Karavi, they can obviously provide that for you. Unless you already have some you want to.
Yeah, there's any like. I'll give them 3 pieces of platinum if that's enough for 4 rings.
Yeah. What do you want to make? What material? Gold, silver,
Platinum, if I can.
Platinum rings.
Yeah.
They'll be quite small, quite thin. If you want to use just 3, I would say to get a good thickness to them, and also to account for little bits of wastage and stuff like that. You'd want at least 1 or 2 platinum per ring. Probably going 1.5, maybe a bit more.
So let's go with Electrum then. How about that? Do you have
Sure.
any Electrum on you?
I've got some Electrum stocked away. Yeah, we can get that. We can make that go a lot further.
And then I'll give you whatever Electrum.
2 platinum will provide sufficient Electrum to make 4 rings.
Sure, I'll do
And
that.
they're nothing fancy. They're like they're basically just simple plain bands. But they are. I mean, you're working with Embrick, and he will he kind of gets a set of tongs and a small hammer with yourself, and basically like rotates it around while it's hot, and like you mold the initial shape, and then he's a blacksmith. So it's all about moving the metal as it's hot, as opposed to pouring it into a thing and letting it set. Like it's more about the dynamic of the metal and the material. So whenever it's red hot, he takes it out of the mold, sticks it back in, gets it red hot, and then you and him go around and you just like flatten it out. So it's not perfectly smooth. It's like almost like little hexagonal divots all over from where the hammers hit, because obviously it can't get that perfect smooth finish.
Could I, once it starts to like set, could I use my sifting tools to like almost engrave or create some sort of like almost like a wooden ring where you can have like a ring where it like holds a gem. I just want like something like just a placehold, like for a little enough so I could later on down the line I could place gems in them. That makes sense. Just for...
So you make like a prong, like a couple of prongs, and like attach it on.
Yeah, almost so you ring and you can have like a nice little, like how wooden.
Yeah, like it's a prong. It's got prongs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, like a prong.
Yeah, so you basically get like a 4 prongs and like sort of attach it on. Yeah, it just it's a bit fiddly. Probably just a couple of tries to get it on there, because you have to like make this tiny little prong, and then you have to like heat the end up just enough to fuse it on both sides. But yeah, you get there in the end. It probably takes you I'd say making the molds start to finish, making 4 rings. Let's say it'll take you a good 5 hours or so. So if you got there crack of dawn, you're probably not going to finish up till around 11 a.m.
That's fine. And could I, for 3 rings, I want to put the initials of each of the my party members.
Sure.
Cool. And that's it. That'll be it for me.
LGS. What's that mean? Looking, going somewhere.
Yes, let's say that. It's for the upright, the one that likes to make a scene.
Is it sexy goblin love? That could also work.
Yes, you know what? I think I like that more. Sexy goblin love.
Oh, perfect. That's all grand. Well, we'll definitely be taking up on that dinner offer probably later tonight. Your shirt, by the way. And hand it back to you.
Oh no! I'll put it in my bag and I'll stay topless.
Okay. You take the apron?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll take the apron.
Yeah, they'll let you borrow the apron. We'll need that back later.
Yeah, sure.
It's like a big heavy leather apron.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love it.
So after you guys have your breakfast over at the old familiar, Bosco still doesn't come down from his room.
I wonder where. Could somebody go check on his room?
I'll go check on him upstairs.
Wonderful.
And just out of curiosity, who has or where is the Stone of Galore?
I think Gabriella took it.
Okay.
Speaking of which, as Sullivan heads upstairs, Gabriella would. Hold up, I'll just check her spell list.
When did Gabriella have it?
I think she took
I'm
it.
pretty
No,
sure
no.
Logan, because he was the one who took it off the body.
Oh, never mind. Maybe Logan or I'm sure. Logan or Gabriella?
Yeah. Logan's got it.
Gabriella was doing the persuasion check on us keeping the stone. About.
Yeah. So Logan wouldn't. It'd still be on his purse.
Yep. Speaking of the stone, Gabrielle would start to cast. In front of Logan, she just like gently nod on the plate in front of him, and then she'd start casting messages in minor illusion, just projecting letters. And the message would be, is that possible? Just
Yeah, you can make like a little individual letter appear every now and again, yeah.
go ahead. She's
Every 6
and the message
seconds.
message would be basically, we need to get the stone to the Castellanters discreetly.
Gabriella spells this out over the course of like 2.5 minutes.
Yep.
Because you can do 10 letters a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Castellanters takes like 1.5 minutes.
She'd probably try to shorten it to like, but I still take a bit. But so like
Once you get to Castellant, Logan will be like, yes. We know that one. Yes.
yeah, and she just basically just convey this message, just in case just in case people are around listening. Wolves have ears and all that jazz.
Okay. The other option is to not do that and wait until we get what we could get with this, and then do that.
Fair. I just don't like the prospects of something happening to us like what happened yesterday.
Okay, but that could still happen.
Not if we get it there without anybody knowing we got it there.
Okay. And didn't people see us yesterday?
That's why I suggest I would turn myself into somebody else, deliver it, just as a friendly visit to the castle, as a friendly visit to our noble friends.
What? So you go off on your own?
No, on our own. Fair enough. That might not
Yes,
work.
no, that's not going to happen. As much as I trust you, Gabriella, no.
Fair enough. But I would still suggest we try to get there discreetly. Not sure.
Wherever it's going, it can be discreet. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's not.
I could theoretically turn somebody invisible. Oh no, that's too many hoops now.
Okay, so what do we do? How do we turn the thing into the, millions of things that we could get?
Well, if you would read these notes, and she just give a quick summary of
Oh, but it's so much reading.
All right. Long story short, we have the stones. We also need. One moment. Scroll. The notes speak about the key to this game, and it speaks of 3 pieces. I believe we are. Hold up.
I've got 2 now. Got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Not me necessarily.
Alright, quick question. The Eye of Galore and the Stone of Galore, there are 2 things, or are the Stones of Galore made to form the Eye?
The Stone of Galore is the thing you guys currently have. It's an oblong-shaped ovoid, and it has 3 recesses in it. I'll show you.
Please.
Stone of Galore.
It has 3 recesses in the stone.
And we have 2 of those.
You have the stone, and the Castellanters have a eye.
Oh, okay.
Singular.
Did someone else have an eye?
Raynar's necklace, whenever you first found Raynar, was
Right,
broken, and in the middle of that, whenever he was captured by, I'm not going to give too many clues, but he was captured by a group, and there was obviously a stone that was perhaps hidden in there at some point. If it was still in there whenever he was kidnapped, who knows?
Cool.
But
Wonderful.
it wasn't in there when you guys found it.
All right, so this speaks of 3 things we need to fit into the thing we gained yesterday. Probably. We
Okay.
have one of those things. These notes speak about the other 2 things. And who possibly has them? And she'd underline, it seems that one has been taken taken by the friends of Bosco and Sullivan.
The Zeds.
Yes.
And I will also remind you there,
was
whenever you
Xanathars?
guys went into the
Xanathars?
warehouse, the Zents are all dead. And there was Xanathar guys in ambush who attacked you. It was the Were-Ravens who attacked you. So you're not sure. Is that the kind of thing where you wouldn't be 100% who would have it? Make your own assumptions based on situations, but I'm just reminding you because that was literally months ago.
Yeah,
So
fair enough.
I think it's fair to remind you.
All right. So, but it says almost certainly, and perhaps the situation has changed. The second eye might be held. What was it called? There is some confusion between if the other organization within the city is holding an eye or stone or both, but it seems the person who was writing these notes was not sure. But one way or another, it seems we have some decent leads.
So we have the thing, and one of the things that goes in the thing.
Yes.
And there are 2 more, and we know where one of them is because we.
Where one of them, well, we don't know for sure. It could be with one of the 2 organizations.
And the third one.
And the third one, do you remember the gnome that was, or do you remember the incident in front of the tavern?
Yes.
I
do. That's burned in my memory.
Yes, one of the people who were killed during that was a gnome. Hold up, I need to read. And these notes, I believe, speak of a gnome in possession of one of the things. And the manner of death this person died in was as if he was clutching something. But it was taken.
Okay, so one of them we've got. One of them is with one of 2 groups, and one of them we don't have a fucking clue.
Yes, one of them was taken by a person during the incident.
Okay, and the one that we have, who has that? Because did we leave it with the C's, the long-wordy people?
Yes.
Okay, we left it there. Okay, all right. I think we try to find the one that's most difficult to find, because then, once we're getting closer to what we need to do, we're going to be less of. It's going to take us less time while we're the most appealing target.
That is a fair.
Because we could go get the second one, and then the third one is 2 shits into the wind, and we don't have a fucking clue.
I'll have to reread these notes in some leisure time. They're rather complex, but yeah, I think we should start by searching for the most difficult one, the one we have a lead on. So probably look into the 2 organizations.
Why do you think that's the most difficult one?
Or like the other most difficult one is one we have no idea about now. Like.
Yes, that's the most difficult one.
But where do we start?
Well, didn't somebody say something about something grabbing something? I know it sounds like I'm talking in Coda. I'm just kind of a bit clueless.
Honestly, this is a very complex.
Bosco, you're the brains. Sullivan,
Bosco's
can you give me a
Meanwhile,
beer?
Sullivan, you go upstairs to Bosco's room and you, I assume, knock on the door.
Yep.
Go,
Bosco, are you okay in there, my friend?
No reply.
Bosco, are you dead again?
No reply.
I open the door. I open the door.
Yeah, Bosco, would you lock the door when you left?
No, probably not.
Okay. You open the door, Sullivan. It's unlocked, and the room is empty.
Oh no! What is this? Damn guy. Oh. Okay, I'll go close the door, go downstairs. Okay, Bosco is not on his room anymore. I don't know where he's gone. His room is empty.
Right, so
I hope he's not dead again.
I think I know. Looks at her hand, but I'm not sure.
What are you guys talking about?
You know the notes you found?
Oh, yes.
We've been reading through those. Long story short, they speak. Remember the thing we gained yesterday?
Yes, yeah,
right.
that thing.
That thing needs 3 things to work. We have one of those things. The 2 other things are somewhere in Waterdeep. One of them is either in the hands of the Xanathar or the Zentarim. The other, we are not sure. I'll still have to reread these letters, but that's what I've managed to glean from them so far. If you see any discrepancies, please correct me.
I would, for the amount of dead Xanathar that was in that warehouse that day, I would believe the Xanathar must have had it. And if the Xanathar had it, then I don't know. Most likely, that's what I think. And just an assumption.
Yeah, well, we did. If I recall, there were a bunch of dead Zentarim people there, and we got jumped by the Xanathar.
Exactly, and we didn't get jumped by the Zentarim, so that means the Zentarim was dead and the Xanathar was alive. So possibly the Xanathar got to what they wanted.
I would presume so as well, but this from what I understood from these notes, at first it seemed as if the Xanathar only had the thing that needs 3 things. Sorry, they only had one of the smaller 3 things.
Yes.
Now, when you read in later, though, it seems like they also had, or only had, the thing we gained yesterday. So, either they had both, or they only had one of the 2, and the person was mistaken.
Shit, my head hurts after this, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is very much.
So, well, obviously they had the thing they had yesterday. We took it now, so that's ours. So, I think I don't know.
Yeah, there's a
maybe everything leads to what I would say. To the situation last time, I think everything leads to Xanathar. But the question is, where would have ended up? Who would have to look for this?
If we want to look into the Xanathar, we need to find a way to access their portal network. To do that, we need a synchronized key, according to these notes.
A synchronized key.
I think Bosco mentioned something that the thing, the big tall tentacle thing, inserted into the stone pillar to make it work. Maybe that's what they meant.
So we need to find a synchronized key before we get to their hideout.
Yes.
Perhaps, me and Bosco got quite a good reputation with the Xanathar back in the Yawning Portal. Maybe
you mean the Zentarim?
The Zentarim, yeah. Sorry, the Zentarim, yeah. The Zentarim. Maybe we could bring this information to Yagra. Maybe because they're very good with information, my friend. If someone would know anything about the Xanathar, it would be the Zentarim.
I would be inclined to agree. However, I wouldn't tell Yagra everything. You know how much money is on the line here, right?
I know. They also know that as well.
Yeah, so I wouldn't show our entire hand. I think we should formulate it in such a way so it seems that we have a piece of the puzzle, but not too many pieces.
Maybe just ask. Yes, I see what you mean.
But I do agree.
It doesn't matter if they're good Zentarim or bad Zentarim. I'm a Zentarim now, me and Bosco, but it doesn't mean they're good guys, But
yeah, I do agree that they are definitely the most capable option of us ascertaining what we need.
I could get information from them. They said that before, but we just need to find a way of putting this to them so we can get the information we want.
How about we tell them How about we just tell them that we believe that they have? We don't tell them we have the stone or the eye, and we just tell them we are looking for an eye, and we think that the Xanathar have it. How about we just say that we are looking for one thing?
Could do.
And just not tell them about the rest we have.
Could do. It could be an option as well.
Wonderful.
Or just supposedly, just to put it there out in the open air.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a lot of assets, my friend, isn't it? Jagan and Valen and them lot. I'm not saying not now, but perhaps we can cut a deal with them. Maybe we can try to get them to help us get these items, and then we can give them a percentage of the gold. But I'm just saying, it's just an idea.
It's an idea. I agree, and I see its potential. I'm just not that. I'm not too. Don't take this as personal attack on your friends. I'm just not too trustworthy with an organization such as the Center when it concerns large sums of money.
My friend, any organization that deals with a lot, they're very greedy and they're very shady people, that I am part of it, I would not trust them either.
Yeah,
so there you go. It says a lot about it.
I would say that as a last resort option, let's do what we can on our own.
Possibly say with a desperation, if it comes to that, then that will be
Indeed.
one. Because I think their eyes and ears everywhere in Waterdeep, and then at some point someone will find out what we're doing, which people already do, and if this gets to Zentarium, and I don't know, they'll probably come to me and start asking questions, and
of course, as a note,
it's gonna put me in a very shitty situation. So I'll put it simply.
And as a note, me and Logan were discussing about transporting what we ascertained yesterday to the safe place where the other thing is, discreetly, so we can't be followed, and so that the thing that happened yesterday with the Growlhounds doesn't repeat itself with a new place, if you catch my drift.
So you want to put someone not in here, you want to put somewhere else?
Yeah, put it in the place where we have the other thing, because that's the safest place, I think.
How about do you think Leaf is only bound to this place? Do you think he can go beyond this place?
I don't know. Let's ask him.
Leaf,
do you have time?
You call it for Leaf, you see the chalk float up.
That was a Leaf. A quick question, my friend. Are you able to leave this tavern? Or are you bound to this place?
Begins
if you can leave, yeah, sorry.
He was writing S T U C K.
Stuck.
But, hear me out.
Okay.
I have learned a new trick from my various arcane wells of knowledge, and I could, for a certain time, make you a lot less perceivable to a human eye.
It is at this point when Bosco enters through the front door.
Thank you.
It's a nice day today, isn't it?
Oh, Bosco!
Oh,
He's
my
not wearing a
friend.
top, he's just wearing a leather apron and some trousers.
Like
You
my
look
hips.
very sweaty and chalky. What happened to you, my friend? Well, very dirty and sweaty. What's happening?
Have you been washing carriages to raise money for the tavern?
Oh no, I've been working hard.
Oh, definitely washing
That's what I
carriages.
said.
Definitely.
Early bird gets the worm, you know.
Oh, I can respect that attitude. Good to have you here.
Yeah.
Or he could be in a sauna full of dirty people.
No, I was making things.
Making things in a sauna.
Care to share?
And I'm gonna pull out, obviously, the four rings.
Four rings to rule them all.
As you can tell, I've been hard at work. I made these nice electric rings for us all. I thought that once winds game, this great game, we could maybe steal some of the gems and place them in here as a signature, like band.
Thank you, Bosco. Actually, these look wonderful.
Friendship and group. The old familiars, because we don't actually have an adventuring name.
No, these look wonderful. Thank you. How long did this take? And she slid it on.
6 hours.
This is grandiose. It's beautiful. How much do you think this is worth?
No.
I'll give some dead hands there.
I know it's worth our friendship and love. I understand, my friend. Look,
Sullivan, you can make a general intelligence check. Price jewelry.
The price is right.
Okay. Intelligence check. It's a check, yeah?
Yep.
9.
It's made of electrum. Based on the weight alone, you're not really sure about the ins and outs of the actual jewelry, but the raw weight's probably worth around about a gold.
Not bad, my friend. I'll treasure this forever. Look.
No,
Slip in my middle finger.
Thank you, Bosco.
I mean, I don't know what that is actually, because it doesn't have a hand.
Let's just say they all have a unique property to them. I've made sure I've imbued them with something.
Oh,
What do you mean?
Make sure.
What kind of property?
care to share?
No, it's a secret. Trade secret.
Fair
So
enough.
find out.
Hopefully.
It's a ring of protection. Yay!
Yeah, 4 rings of protection, 6 hours. Woo. But
Imagine.
and Gabriel would quickly catch up Bosco because a fourth dialogue about yes, we should just quickly catch him up again on what she's trying or what was being discussed.
I mean, when it comes to the Xanathar, you do need to be careful of them because it's not just. Is it public knowledge Xanathar is actually a beholder, or do we know Is that?
I don't think that's super public knowledge, though.
No, so we wouldn't know that. Whoever this Xanathar person is, we know he's working with interdimensional creatures. Things not from this realm.
Yes, that's why I'm not too thrilled with us going into that network. As I mentioned, Bosco, remember that black portal thing you went into?
Yes.
For that to open, you did mention the obelisk or the thing had a slot in it, right? To put something in it.
Correct. Yes.
Yes, that thing, she points out in the notes, is an oriented key, basically something that makes it work. So we need one of those to operate these things.
Sounds about right. We don't have a key. I tried looking for one, but it's quite impossible to find a small circle.
I would
Also,
suggest
you
it's
remember
them.
back to that time when you went through that portal.
But I don't think it's smart going through there. The thing that dwells on the other side, he doesn't like visitors.
I wouldn't suggest using the same portal way for the reason that you just described, but to find the key and find a different entry point. Because from what I understand, this is the best way to find what if the hideout isn't even connected by a tunnel? How you can only access it by the teleportation device.
It's true, but I'm just warning you right now.
Yep.
My intelligence is vast, but I feel this creature is far superior to me.
I
And
understand.
stepping into that den, if we somehow manage to find that, you have to be ready not to walk out.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware. I'm just putting out the options we have. Sullivan suggested that we might try the Zens to find more information about this key or the Xanathar in general. I believe that might be a viable option.
So it could be a possible viable option, but we have to think about. Obviously, we're on the devil black network. However, we don't know the other half. Who
Indeed.
that.
We killed a bunch of the other half yesterday.
True, but we don't know who runs them. We don't have inside information on that one. But
well, now that I think of it, hold up. These documents have a lot of various different people mentioned in them. And I think one of them is a contact in the Zens. I'll have to reread them.
We could possibly use that. If we could find out who this person is, we could maybe get Yagra, if possible, to set up a meeting with them and say, well, we are part of the Zents. Well, me and Sully here. Well, we can wiggle our way through to that side, go a little bit undercover.
Alright, so as a note, there is a person who's mentioned as Lord D, and then a person who is an agent of Dagult. Could Gabriel do a history check on this Dagult person? Have you heard of them in terms of nobility, perhaps?
Sure.
History?
Yeah, you can make a history check.
Me and Sullivan wouldn't have any idea.
I don't think I will know
Gabriella,
any.
it's pretty easy to see. The previous Open Lord, Lord Dagult, Neverember. Pretty easy connections are all there. The first one that comes to your head.
So, of course. Sorry. I never use his first name. Dagul was the first, or the previous Open Lord of Waterdeep.
It's his enigma. That's the grand game.
Yeah. So this whole grand game is of his creation, basically. So,
How are we not sure that maybe the Black Knight don't have the additional stone? Like, not our side of the Black Knight, but maybe the other side? Because surely they wouldn't have gone through all those hurdles, collect certain things, because they were chasing the gnome, correct?
Yes, the person who was the only person who survived chasing the gnome when the fireball happened. We later met that person in the Growlhund Villa with the other Zentarims.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
The fact that he was pursuing the stone means they probably have an eye as well, presumably.
So it's safe to assume either, based off assumptions, that Xanathar has one. Well, Xanathar's guild, you could say, or whatever you want to call them, and the Black Knight worked.
Has the other, and it would be the other half as well.
Correct. However, we can try to investigate further. I'm sure we maybe get some information from Davil or Yagra, whereabouts they're based. I think we know where they're based, aren't they? They're based in the North Ward, I think. Is that like, what was that ward? It's like all like the slums.
Field Ward.
Didn't Yagra mention something like that? Mention that like the other half of the Black Knight were normally, well, that half based in the Field Ward.
I'm not sure.
Didn't we go to the field ward and it was just anarchy?
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I can't remember if someone from like work told us that the other half of them normally.
You definitely. I'm not sure if they told you. You did a job for the Order of the Gauntlet. It took you to the field ward, and there was Zentarim thugs there who were like doing shakedowns and stuff.
Right.
Who you dealt with.
How about I suggest this? Bosco and Sully, before we... Alright, so this is a plan for after we deal with the thing we gained yesterday. Well, at some point, Bosco, Sully, you go to the Yawning Portal and try and ask information about the other Zens with the Zens. And me and Logan head to the Order of the Gauntlet to ask the same question because they are trying to deal, or we did do a job for them after all, dealing with some Zentarim thugs in the field ward. So if you want to investigate that area, they also might have some additional information.
Did you pick up the name of the man you killed last night?
Wait, did the name get mentioned? I don't think so.
You tell me.
No, I swear I do not recall. It was a rather stressful situation.
And you maybe don't remember if the name was called.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do think in the heat of the chaos, I think one of the Zenter
Bugs,
might have
yeah.
mentioned it. But
Yeah,
if you
it's,
don't remember
I've-
it, then you don't
Yeah,
remember.
that's fair.
I've written
I'm
it
not.
down,
I've
but
given
I
out
do-
enough handouts this session.
Yeah.
I've written it down, but because I wasn't there, I can't use it. It's just for my notes, so that's why I can't use the notes.
But before we do that, however, we still need to hide what we gained yesterday.
I mean, personally, they probably wouldn't. I don't think it's wise giving it to Castellantis because we'll be giving them 2 pieces of the puzzle.
That is true. Alright, hear me out. I can make one person invisible. How about we give this to Saleh? I make him less visible. It lasts for a good amount of an hour, and he will hide it somewhere unseen.
Sounds like a very good plan, my friend.
So nobody will know, or nobody will hopefully be able to follow him.
Apart from that kind of plan, I do personally think it might be best if we just keep it on us. Like in my backpack, obviously it's endless.
The thing is that carrying us puts a target on our back.
But,
I mean,
but they wouldn't know we have it on us, especially in my bag because it's not noticeable. It's literally an interdimensional space.
Hmm.
I can hold countless things in here. However,
How hard is it to find a specific thing in the bag, however?
I don't know actually how the bag holding works.
You just put your hand in it, and you think of the item, and it appears in your hand. Or you can also turn the bag upside down, inside out, and everything's
Yeah, I know that part. Yeah.
I personally still think it's best to hide it. And somewhere that's not, our tavern.
I mean, I could deconstruct Google and recreate him again and create the stone as his core.
No.
And then
No.
Google with
Don't be putting it inside him. No.
That is an interesting proposition, but slightly inhumane and impractical.
because no one would suspect, Google to be the holder of the stone.
I do agree that is a good idea to some extent, and when danger comes, we can just send him away flying.
Okay, but to where? We're sending him, who's basically just this brainless thing, away with the stone. How many times has Bosco sent him away, wanted you to come back, and he just fucked off? No, I'm not comfortable with that at all.
Excuse me, he's an intelligent friend.
Sure, but he only does what you tell him to, but then not what a reasonable person would do. We need a reasonable person keeping hold of it and protecting it with their life, which should be me.
But then if we let Google have it, or in him, you could say, we just make sure he's close by all the time. I won't send him off. He'll be his new task as the keeper. I could leave him in the backpack as well, because he doesn't need air or water, so he could just be in the backpack, just as a.
And what if someone kidnaps him?
Well, he's been in the backpack. People aren't gonna look for a homunculus in a backpack, are they?
Probably not, given that I only understood half those words. Okay, but no. But how are you going to know that it's still with us? How do we know that, someone's snuck into your room and just stolen it out of his butt?
If Google stops working, we know it's gone.
Is that how it would work, though?
I presume so. Isn't it like a power source?
Kind of. I'm pretty sure I can use him as the stone as a power source, correct?
I mean, you have to use a specific gem, I believe, to power a homunculus.
No, it's just a gem worth a certain amount
The
of.
Stone of Galore is not a gem, it is a stone.
It is a gem worth at least 100. Yeah. I mean, I
Stone.
could infuse the diamond, which is already inside him.
Like, you could just have Google open up his mouth and pop it in there.
Yeah.
All right,
And
so
then when we need to get it out, no. This is a terrible idea. Fucking, have you seen Google? I wouldn't trust him with a cat.
all right, let's just summarize the options. The ones I can see as of now are three viable ones.
And just
The
for
first
clarity, you guys are
option-
having this discussion in the tap room, right?
We'd probably move to a private place to discuss these things.
We
Like
didn't
the
say that
upstairs
we
setting.
were. So
And my assumption is you guys are in the tap room the whole time.
I don't know.
I think we're still in the tap room.
You started
Okay.
off doing like secret
Yeah,
symbols, and
I
it just
thought-
evolved into a chat.
Yeah,
We're in a corner of the tap room.
probably. Yeah.
Can I actually have a look around, see if anyone's actually paying attention to
Make a
us?
perception check. Couple people having breakfast. Tavern's not overly busy.
Could Gabriel also make one? Just
Sure, one more person can.
cool.
Give me 20, baby.
18.
18? Okay, going around Gabriella. There's a few people in here. There's like an elf, and there's two dwarves. One of which has their back to you. And the other one is kind of like they're both kind of chatting. They look like their food is fine. They come out after waiting. Since you guys came down, they seem to be waiting for food. It's fine, just arrived. They seem to be somewhat engrossed, but they're definitely aware of your presence. The one who's like facing you, like, is occasionally like looking over the shoulder of one, like kind of like, you know, when you just kind of randomly catch an eye contact with someone, kind of like that. And then like once he does, kind of like breaks it and just goes back to his food.
She'd probably still just keep her voice down. I was like, all right, I see we have three options on the table as of now. Option number one, somebody keeps it on us at all times and protects it with his life. Number two, we hide the stone, or use Sullivan and my magic to hide it. Number three, we put it in Google.
And then we put Google in the bag.
Yes. I was just summarizing the option. We put this up for a vote?
I mean, just hit with the Google one, like, theoretically, you know, for them to get the stone in, they would have to first kill all of us. Or, you know, and then realize it's in the servant, Humunculus, and then deconstruct him.
Unless you run off to your little black hand gang and tell them, and they kidnap him.
As long-
Tell them what the most precious artifact we have at the moment is. That needs to be kept between us for.
As I'm willing to trust that, I trust your word.
Because
For the most part.
Because for the more people that know that we have this stone, the more danger will be, and more people will be watching. We should always assume that we have at least someone watching us at all times.
What if the Mr. Google here goes missing?
Well, that's the point. If we give him the stone, he will stay in my bag.
What if goes missing? I don't know. He gets stuck somewhere, or disappears, or someone takes him.
Oscar, I think what Sullivan's getting at is, what if you end up doing your little curiosity kill the cunt thing and run off, and somebody steals your bag when you're dead next time?
Yes.
It's
that.
happened at least twice that you run off, and I mean, Gabriella had to tell me about the first time because I was asleep. But you know, we can't trust Google if we can't trust you, and we can't trust you.
That's
I think what I'm going to say is I think we're going to be targeted regardless where the stone is. Because
Indeed.
if they can't find the stone, they're going to come to us and to find out where the stone is. So
I would.
I'm sorry to say this, but I say this very heavy words, but I think Logan is right. I think Logan should keep the stone because if any of us are going to go down last, probably Logan.
And how about we just hide the stone so that way, if somebody does go down, they just don't take it. Like,
Or there's another option here.
uh-huh.
Maybe we could give it to someone else that they would never suspect. And someone that could do it trustworthy. And someone
No,
that could
Sullivan,
do it
you're
safe
not
place.
getting it. Get fucked.
No, I was.
No, I'm not saying me.
Mr. DM.
I'm saying I could possibly give it to someone like Bonnie.
Would Bosco be aware of, like spells like find objects and stuff like that?
Make me an Arcana check. Yeah, I think locate objects is a 3rd level spell, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Then yeah, you'd be aware of spells like locate objects exist.
So,
Or 2nd levels, yeah, definitely.
so I don't think things I don't agree on is hiding it somewhere, because if there's even a mediocre or immediate caster, who knows the arcane, they could probably cast a spell to find the object. So if you've hidden it in in a hidden spot, they can probably find that area.
But if they can if they can cast a spell to find this item, why it took them so long to find this item up until now?
Well, I mean, it was held up in the Grella Manor before, wasn't it?
Also, I believe spells like that have radius usually, don't they? Like,
Yeah, Bosco would know about 1,000 foot.
Yeah.
And Sullivan, I would say you would probably be intelligent enough, or at least know about, like marks and things like that, to at least be aware of. It's all well and good hiding something or having it on you guys or whatever, or not having it on you guys. But if you're worried about people coming to take it from you, if they don't know you don't have it, but they think you do, they're still probably going to try to fuck you up.
That's exactly what I said.
no,
Yeah.
no. It's more as in, like, I understand that it will be targeted one way or another, probably. I just prefer to have the stone elsewhere when that happens.
I've got a crazy idea.
I think Logan takes it and put the stone inside his prison wallet and just forget about it. No one will ever look in there. Trust me.
What about when I break wind and end up shooting it halfway across the city? No. Also, your idea a moment ago about giving it to Bonnie, do you not like her? Or why would you put her in the firing line? It's not okay, and I'll make sure she knows it.
Alright.
Bosco has a little glint.
I vote to give it to Logan.
Eh? Considering
How about
I mean, I do have the toughest armor of
considering
all of us.
considering the fact that I forgot that spells to locate objects exist, I'm inclined to agree. Let's do it, Logan.
But I've got a crazy idea. How about...
Oh shit.
Do you remember gigantic friend we made when we went swimming?
Oh!
No.
No, wait, my friend. He's a
trust
dragon.
him. No, no. Giving it to him would not be an issue. Getting it back
from
would
him.
be a
Exactly.
pain in the
My
fucking
friend,
return.
he's a dragon.
Yeah.
He likes things like this.
True.
If he possibly know exactly what it is, so no.
Also, he was very friendly to us, and he'd never met us before. What's to say he's not going to, make friends with someone else and be like, oh yes, I've got this stone with 3 little bevels in it. Ah.
Yes,
Exactly.
I'm sure.
This is something I would say to someone if I tried to steal them. You're right, Logan. Very well.
But isn't the safest way is to give it to a dragon? Because I'm sure he wouldn't.
No, I don't
How
know,
are we
I
gonna
don't know
get it
what you've
back?
been reading. I've never heard anybody say the safest way is to give it to a dragon. No. What? Bosco, are you... Who are you?
I mean, it's crazy, but I can't find.
I think the age, the resurrection with the age thing, I think it messed up with his brain a little bit. I don't know. He's not
Okay.
thinking straight.
Let's take a vote, and Bosco only gets half a vote because he's...
Alright,
No, it's not a side thing this time. It's just because you're
let's just-
clearly
let's just
sleep
vote.
deprived.
I'm up for leaving it to Logan.
I live with Logan.
Wonderful. It'll be in a sealed pocket right here underneath my armor. nobody's getting it. You need to get it in from underneath and then over. It's complicated.
That's great. Let's just put it there, or leave it there. Right, cool. Now that's settled. Let's. I suggest we split up and go gather information. You to the Zens and us to the Gauntlet and meet up.
Cool.
Deal.
Sounds good to me.
Wonderful. I'll just finish my breakfast and I'll be basically good to go.
That's
Garb.
going to be pretty cold by now. Oh wait, no, it's apple.
It's only just a.
How about DM?
Yes.
With my forgery kit,
Yes.
can I forge your items?
I believe a forgery kit is specifically in the act of forging notes and documents.
Okay.
So if you can forge items in the sense of you could draw it really well, yes.
Well,
Something like this, you would need like a mason's tools or something to create a stone. You know,
That'd be
and this
pretty
isn't made out of like run-of-the-mill granite or something. It's got this weird greenish hue to it. It's not like a stone you recognize.
How about, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if it helps deceive the enemy, but I could maybe forge a few letters that leads them to complete different direction where the stone is.
sure.
But not just one, maybe 5 of them,
Yeah,
which leaves them to complete different directions.
definitely.
So they don't know which one is the...
I actually quite like that idea.
Maybe as
Very
well.
weird.
That's great.
And
What?
maybe we could, with some of the spare wood we got upstairs, I could create like a small box to pretend as if like the stone's inside there. So then, when you lead them to these locations, to where the stone would be, you know, we can every now and then we could check on them to see if they want us being peeking.
Yep.
Sure. That's very good.
Wonderful. That sounds like a great plan to do this evening or at some point. Sure. Yeah, sure. Right,
cool.
so let's eat up and get moving. Long day ahead of us, and yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna make some letters.
Yeah,
Obviously,
sure.
maybe Sullivan's gonna let me have these letters you have here. I'll
Yep.
forge the handwriting, the type of handwriting.
Yep, go
I
for
can
it.
do it perfectly, my friend.
If you need any help, let me know.
I'll do it,
I'm
maybe.
pretty good with calligraphy.
Yeah, you can give me a hand. You can give me some ideas as well.
Sure. I think you should use this kind of insignia. It looks a bit more official.
Perfect. Oh, looks perfect. But look at this. So, how many letters should I make? 3, 4, 5,
I'd go with quality over quantity, so like 3.
3. Okay. And what the places we're gonna put them?
Oh,
Send them.
Put it in the field word. Fuck them.
Okay.
Gabriella,
What
you
the-
see a rat scurry out from the kitchen, round the bar, and out the front door.
Oh fuck.
Could
Only Gabriella.
I think if she's at the highest path perception, I might be wrong. Anyone with a 14 or higher? I believe only Gabriella sees it.
all right. She would.
We never went to the fucking safe room, did we?
Is there any like inclination that this that was hiding or?
You can make me an insight check at disadvantage because it's a rat.
Yep. Sure. I can add a D4 to that if need be.
It seems probably enough. It's got a big crumb of like steel bread in its mouth as it was popping out. Might have just got some food and made a break for it. No one else seemed to notice it.
Yeah, she'd let it pass.
Okay, so
Since when did we? Oh, wait, no. Did Gabriella mention anything on
Yeah,
it?
she's like, yeah. Damn, seems we have a rat problem.
Since when did we have fucking rats? Have we
I mean,
always had rats?
it is
Am I
all
learning? Am I learning everything about this place?
I mean, we're a tavern. It's
I mean, it's a tavern. There's food lying around. They know pigs. Up at that point to
As you start
pigs
like
in here.
talking about like the rats and things like that, those two dwarfs stand up and one of them turns to the other and goes like, "Good heavens, Barry! Did you see that? A rat!" And the other one stands and goes like, "I did not, Gary. A rat, you say? My goodness, another one there. This place must be infested with rats, Gary. Indeed, Barry. Many rats here. A rat infestation, I say. Rats, ratty rats. And they start making it, and you see a few guests looking over, like, what the fuck is that? And then, like, looking around. Some people, like, begin, like, to, like, pulling their feet up, like, their chair, like, oh my god. Like,
I'm going to walk over to the table with Gary and Barry and just put, like, a hand on each of their shoulders.
And I go next to
make sure that they're, like, staying in the seats.
yeah.
I go next to Lover, just like flicking my dagger up and down. Spinning my dagger in my hand.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's calm down.
Excuse me, it was what, Baggy and Gabby, was it? Okay, listen. I don't know what you just saw, but I'm sure it was just a mouse. No issues there, is there? I'm sure there isn't. And I'm sure you wouldn't be just shouting about it for any ulterior motives. How do we know you've not brought him yourself?
Make me
Competition
an
is
intimidation check.
Giving him a grip on the shoulder.
Exactly.
Like,
Advantage from someone.
while this is happening, like, Buster's gonna like drag the chair slightly and stand up on it, and he's just gonna slowly rummage through his backpack and pull out the flamethrower.
Oh, fucking
hell.
Nice double homicide.
Sorry about that. Big misunderstanding. Have a good day. Don't worry about paying for your meal. Bosco, with me. And he's just gonna turn Bosco around and walk him up the stairs.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just abandon the plan completely.
They do stop their shouting as like Logan kind of makes his threat, and then as Logan breaks away suddenly, like Sullivan's still there to like back it up.
Look, my friend,
make an
I think I look at them. I was like, the two of you. I think it's better if you guys go and don't say anything to anyone. Otherwise,
You just hear that night ghoul sound. It's just, flamethrower.
otherwise,
You can make an
there's more
inside
than
check,
that.
Gabriella.
Yeah, thank you. She just like to insert, like, if this was, like, I don't know, like, it just sounded very staged the way they were talking, to be honest.
Yeah, Gabriella. It was like they were rehearsing, like they were an over-rehearsed script. I think you would say.
She'd walk up. Did she get up? Walk up to them. It's like, someone could just stay a bit here. Just keep them. I just need to have a small chat. You know.
And as Sullivan was kind of threatening them, they were already, and Logan no longer holding them down. They are standing up. They're like, "Good heavens, Barry! I mean, of course we wouldn't want to stay at a rat-infested establishment like this, would we, Barry? Of course not, Gary. A rat-infested establishment like this is no place for some people like us. Fine, normal people who don't want to eat with rat shit in their food." And like begin.
All right,
I lie as I saw you taking this rat out of your bag and putting him in my establishment. You too, get out of here.
Make that deception
Sullivan?
check, Sullivan. Didn't see that.
Fuck's sake. One second. Oh, fuck, where's my... yeah, deception. Getting the advantage or nothing? I don't know.
Flat roll, mate. No one's helping you.
Oh, bitch!
Pretty convincing. You see the people who like were beginning to like stand up, like there's other tables beginning to leave, and as you kind of said that, they're like, "How this is despicable! Get out of here!" And a few like past like people who were like, "I didn't even see a rat," and like there's a little bit of like from.
Yeah.
Beds for competition down the road. You never gonna come back here again. How dare you damage our name? Puh, get out of here.
Gabriel,
Get out. Shoot.
They'll start trying to leave.
Yeah, she'd follow them.
And take a shit rat with you as well.
She would follow them, and as they exit the tavern, she like could she just like move in front of them just to pause them, like. And she's like, right. I recognize bad acting when I see it. Now, here's how it's gonna go down. She totally composed. Tell me why you just tried to pull such a badly acted scene in a lovely establishment, and you might leave this place and the street all right and intact. As long as you
I think I'm being threatened, Barry. I think I'm being threatened out here in the street. Guards! Guards! I require guards! I'm being threatened.
I come out
Make
as well.
an intimidation check, Gabriella, because you are being quite intimidating, but they're...
Yep.
But they are now on the road. They're not in a private property. They're like on their doorstep, so they are definitely within the sight of the street.
I would probably have followed Gabrielle as well.
D4 to that.
Go for it.
I would probably have followed Gabrielle as well. There's two. Can I get advantage?
17. Cool. Yeah. They...
Can I give you
I can
advantage,
add an
Gabriella?
advantage to that.
You can roll it
Yeah,
again with Sullivan following up.
Yeah, that's
17 still. They could do you going, God, I'm being threatened by the owner of this establishment. They're upset that I saw a rat here, people. The rat, I saw a rat in this place. And they begin yelling it for the whole street to hear, making a big scene.
Gabriel would engage them in a kind of, just because you you dare accuse me of threatening after you let rats loose in my establishment, damage our pristine name.
Everyone in there saw it.
If anybody
Everyone in the
should be
establishment saw it. How
arrested
dare
here,
you?
it should be you for sabotaging our good name.
Defamation.
We did no
Gods,
such
arrest
thing.
him.
No such thing.
No.
No guards have come yet. They're just yelling, God! Like, I'm the street.
Then Sullivan's like, guards.
So here is what I offer. We settle this, the justice for us, with a conversation in private. Nothing happens to neither of us, and we just talk. And maybe you'll gain something from it.
One of them kind of turns to the other one, the one who's standing in front, looks past it, like then makes eye contact with the other one again, and then they both make a bolt for it in separate directions. And they both start running.
Sullivan, take the one on the right.
I'll take the one on the left.
So Sullivan goes left.
All right. Gabriel takes one on the right.
Okay.
I thought say right.
Oh, yeah. No, we just take separate ones.
Logan,
where are
you're
you
taking
going?
Vosk up the stairs, clear with the flamethrower, as these guys are entering into a street chase.
I am so me and Bosco, so I kind of steer him to the stairwell, which I think has got a door at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I sit him on the bottom step, and I kind of kneel down to be at his level. And then I realise that I can't really move quite that well in my armor, so I sit him on the second step. And I'm just like, Bosco, we've talked about boundaries with your little implements. Okay, could we revisit that conversation for a few minutes?
Excuse me. They were threatening their reputation, and I thought I had to show them what happens when you threaten their reputation.
What, you're going to burn the place down?
No.
Really? No. Bosco, you need to know that flamethrowers are not just for people, they're for fucking everywhere. I saw you use it. It burned the air. You need to make sure that the intimidation is believable. I had them. They were not moving. They were sat down. I had the situation under control, and then I saw that fucking flamethrower. So we probably just keep going on and on like this for a few minutes, completely oblivious to whatever's inside because I would have shut the door.
Perfect. Okay, so I will need initiative rolls, please, for Gabriella and Sullivan.
All right.
Oh shit.
Initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna get your tokens for a second.
Yeah. 11.
So let's go to it. Can I go to it quickly?
Of course.
I'm still listening though.
Yeah, that's fine. Gabriella with an 11. Sullivan with a hit. Them.
Hold on, I'll just set my initiative to 11.
So, this is going to be a chase. So they begin running, both of them individually, both breaking off from the two of you individually. Fine. And they're both going to dash. They both move a little bit of ways away. Get a little bug token for them so I can track their distance. For now.
Also, you said there are two dwarves, right?
Two dwarves.
Short legs.
Yep. So they both run, and they run 50 foot away from the two of you at the front porch. And at the end of the turn, they're both going to roll d20 for any complications. Gabriella, you are up next.
Cool.
As you are pursuing your one. As you're pursuing your one, you see that there is a like a vegetable cart that has like come across the road that he's running along that kind of like intersects your path. Make me a strength athletics check or dexterity acrobatics check to get past the impediment.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Your choice.
Both is 0.
Your choice.
10.
10. Yeah, you leap over it with ease and manage to catch up. If you're willing, if you're gonna dash, you can actually get in front of.
If she moves 30 feet, is he within? Is he within?
If you move 30 foot, he is within
60 feet.
He's within 20 foot of you. Yeah, he's a dwarf. He's only run 50 foot.
Cool. She'll move, and then she's gonna cast Hold Person.
Okay. So you move up your 30 foot, and then he makes a wisdom saving throw. 10 probably fails. And he's yelling, "Guards! Guards! I'm under shot!" Oh.
All right. And then she's gonna end her turn there.
Okay. Sullivan. Your one is also running 50 foot away and yelling, and I'll see if there's any complications for yourself. There is. As you round the corner, this one kind of went up to the north and immediately round the corner, Sullivan. As you round the corner, you're on a very busy road, and like there's so many people here. It's like it's hard to actually spot this individual. Make me a wisdom perception check to try to make sure you even keep track of them, so you risk of losing them. An 11. You look around, scanning. Yeah, you spot them making their way through the crowd, although they're a bit shorter than everyone else.
My friend, I can see you.
And you're able to like nimbly make your way through. You move up 30 foot. They're still 20 foot ahead of you.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Okay, yep. So you get. I don't believe you can bonus action dash there. She is.
Yeah, because can I do bonus action dash? Can I? Rogue.
Yeah, but I don't know if it applies at a chase. Why not? Okay, yeah, you can do it. It's just gonna burn your dashes faster. What's your constitution, Sullivan?
14.
It's +2. That's fine. Alrighty, yes, you can bonus action dash and get right up. You can overtake this individual if you want, or.
Yeah, I'm gonna overtake him in front of him, and I'm gonna use my. Is this like a very, very busy? Yeah, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come very, very close to him, and I'm going to take my crossbow, sneakily, and I'm going to try to. Better come and follow me, or I'm going to put this bolt right between your heart.
Okay, you pull a crossbow on this guy in the middle of a crowded street, and he just begins screaming bloody murder. Help, assassin, murderer! And everyone goes like, oh, whoa! And there's just people begin screaming, people start yelling for the guards. You immediately start hearing whistles being blown, because you are in a very busy street. And he kind of looks at you and just kind of like smiles.
Can I do like a stealth check or something for this?
You can be stealthy as you want. He's not going to be quiet about a crossbow being shoved in his back when he's in the middle of a crowd.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Also, you said you got right next to him, so you're point blank with that crossbow, so it's not going to be super easy to pull off shot.
Ah, fuck's sake. Okay, I will tackle him.
Okay, yes, so you instead, you take your empty hand, and you're going to try to just, like, grapple him. Make me a strength athletics check.
My little stump.
You try to grapple him, and he just wrenches you off. Anything else, Sullivan? I think that's probably you.
No, that's it.
Alrighty.
That's it.
He then continues fleeing, kind of making haste with the crowd. He will dash again. So he gets the full 50 feet away from you. And Gabriella, your one will do... He'll hear the chaos and screams from over there, and he's been held, so he can't move. So yeah, he just kind of holds his ground. Gabriella, it's your turn.
He gets to make a wisdom save at the end of the turn.
Yeah. Wrong skill, but that's the same bonus. 10.
Cool. She's gonna pull out her handcuffs, and she's gonna basically, as an action, try to. She'll just like walk up and say, in the name of the Black Staff, or in the name of the Grey Hands of Waterdeep and the Order of the Gauntlet, I put you under arrest. You have the right to remain silent, and just try to like make it look official.
And begins going like, "What's the charge? I've not done anything wrong." Like, yeah.
Can you make like a just to not
to do? You just clip them on. But make me a performance check for your
cool.
your fake arrest or your.
I can add a D4 to that.
Probably make them add a D4 to that.
10.
10. A few people who'd seen the situation kind of look around, and you hear one of them just go like, "Fucking all cops are bastards."
And yeah, she clips him, and then with the rest of her movement, she starts leading him away.
Okay. Yep. So you begin dragging the paralyzed guy. He doesn't willingly move, so you actually have to drag him. It takes you. You're moving at a very reduced speed. You action to probably get him up, and then your next turn, you're gonna have to then grapple him as your action, and then drag him. So there's a chance he can become free again, because you've only assumed grapple, handcuffed his hand.
Can she update interaction gag him?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, she just gag him.
Yeah, I mean, not very well. You kind of like get it round, like, you know, because like, it's not like, you know, picking up a sword. It's like tying off. You've already like click, that's pretty good, and then you know you get your gag ready. Then next turn you can finish tying it off. When you start gagging him in the street, you do hear people like, "That's not normal." There's definitely an air of like, there's something fucking weird going on here.
Yeah, but she's just presenting herself with confidence.
Yep. That's fine. Sullivan, on your turn, there are no complications. The crowd are still quite dense, and he's running, but the screaming for the guards and stuff has riled up enough, like panic that it is a clear shot between you and this guy.
Okay, I'm like, so am I still in melee with him, or is he gone?
No, he ran 50 foot away, and it's because it's chasing. He doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay, I'm gonna run 30 feet, and then I'm gonna go. Thief! He ran out of my tavern with the pain! Catch him! Help me! He's running away!
Okay,
he doesn't want to pay!
Make me a deception check with disadvantage.
Sick.
13. You start crying and calling out for help, and you hear a few people begin looking around trying to spot this, like, thief and the chaos, but most people right now are kind of just running for their life because the crazed lunatic with the crossbow, is waving a crossbow around in public. You don't look like a guard, you're just a guy with a crossbow that most of you are just trying to get themselves to cover. You see a few people who kind of like are looking around, but they're not like, you know, maybe one of them next to the guy tries to make a grab at him. I'll just make a random roll. 20. 11, and he'll just like easily shoves them aside and just keeps moving, and then he'll just keep screaming like, "Help! Under attack!" Like this.
Okay. I'll dash again. I get in front of him.
Yep.
Like I guess I get like right on him.
Yeah,
like,
you can get
right on him, but like in front of him.
Yeah, you can get in front of him, no problem.
So that's my bonus action. Action was to deception check. That's it.
Alrighty.
There's nothing else right now.
Oh, any complications for him? No complications. Seeing as you've blocked his way, he's gonna turn, and he, instead of going across the street where he was going, he turns east and begins running down the main road. And he'll move down 20 foot, and he ducks into an alley.
Okay.
And you lose sight of him. Gabriella, you're one makes a wisdom saving throw. Last 20, he shakes up the whole person. He is handcuffed, but he's not grappled by you, so he begins running while handcuffed. And he'll run 50 foot away from you, kind of like wriggling with this gag, trying to get it out of his mouth as best he can, but struggling to do so right now. But yeah, he continues making a break for it, and he goes kind of like down the alley, and then he also turns to the east and breaks line of sight with you.
Cool.
Gabriella.
Can she move and get line of sight again with 40 feet?
You move around the corner, Gabriella, and he's not there. There's several alleyways in between buildings where he could have gone. But you're not sure where he is.
Can she make a check to try and figure out which way he went?
Make a perception check if you want.
Cool.
Look around, Gabriella. You don't hear anything. There's the road straight in front of you. There's an alleyway up behind your tavern. There's an alleyway down kind of near the steam and whatever the fucking blacksmith is called. And there's another one kind of just next to the herbalist shop as well. All of which they potentially could have gone down.
She would pick one at random. How many did you say there are?
There's 4. 4 potential ways.
Cool, she wouldn't go down the main road. She'd go by one of the other ones. So Yeah, she'd go by the one with the Steamworks.
I got a phone call, guys. Sorry, 1 second.
You run down to Gabriella, look around.
Mhm. Cool. End of turn.
Alright.
So action. So she can't see anything. Action move back to the main crossroads.
Would have been your
with
action
back.
to perceive.
Oh, sorry. Fair enough. End of
The
turn.
active perception check. Sullivan obviously has a phone call now, so can't really answer anything. So I will assume that Sullivan will go around the corner and look for this individual, and thus he will make a perception check. Goes around, he's not there. I mean, that still beats his 8. Sullivan's able to spot him at the end of the alleyway, then can bonus action dash and get back up to him, closing the distance. And once more, getting in front.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
Yeah, no, it's fine. This guy is then going to turn, go back out down the alleyway to the main road, and then hang a left, and he's going to continue just moving the full 50 foot away. And then Gabriella, it would loop back around to your turn, but I think that you're probably out of this chase at this point because your individual has long cleared you here, and I genuinely think you would struggle to spot them unless you're going to do something creative. But you do have one more turn to potentially catch them.
Cool. Could she still try? Could she try one more check, or is
Yep. You've gone down next to the herbalist. There's still behind your own tavern, which is across the road, or there's behind next to the smithy.
She'll try putting a perception check then.
Sure.
17.
Still not enough. You can roll that d4 if you want. If that's
No, ran out.
then unfortunately you've no idea where this guy's gone.
Cool. She start moving back to the tavern then.
Sure. Start pulling back. You see a few people watching you go, kind of like talk amongst themselves. But yeah, that's pretty much it from your end. Sullivan will probably go round the corner. I'll check for this guy because he was fucking line of sight. And then I need Sullivan to make a wisdom perception check. I think Sullivan runs the corner and can't spot him in the crowds with the chaos. I'm just gonna resolve this while he's on the phone. Next turn, he's able to move again.
Sorry, I'm back.
It's fine. You've come around the corner, Sullivan, and this guy is nowhere to be seen. There's like a lot of people moving around now. You see guards moving in, asking questions. Some people like pointing towards you, and you can't see. Like, so you basically chased him down the alleyway, kind of like blocked him off, and then he just kind of like went up around you on a barrel and like it's like looped around the corner. And as soon as you've gone on the street, like looked where he's gone, he's like blended in with the crowd.
Okay, can I do a? Can I just do a check or anything to see if we can spot him or not?
I did a perception check on your behalf there, on your previous turn, but you can do another one on this final turn to see if you can spot him. 17. He is, from where you currently are, 75 foot away, east of you down the road. He's
75
like behind.
foot away.
Yeah, he fucking hauled ass last turn because you had to stop to look around, and this turn you've also had to stop your action to look around. So he's just able to keep moving while you're stopping to look.
Okay, I guess I'll dash again.
Sure. So if you dash and bonus action dash, you can get closer distance to 6. So you're only, he's only about 15 foot ahead of you.
Okay. What, end of my turn?
Alrighty. I'll roll see if any complications for himself. Complications. On his turn, he rounds another corner, seeing like looking for solution. You chasing him once more. He's gonna go another bend. And on your turn, any complications. Is as you chase after him, Sullivan, you round the corner, and as you do so, there's a like a stall kind of on the street that like you aren't expecting. You need barrel straight into it. Make me an acrobatics check. You just like leap through the stall, like over the actual stand itself, into a combat roll. Stand up and look, and you see this individual. He's like tucked behind a barrel, and he is about from you currently. Let's see, we got 50 foot. You got to the corner, so he's probably around about 25 foot from you. You still have your action and bonus action.
You're muted, Sala.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So just my. So I've got my actual bonus action.
Yep.
Okay. Fuck's sake, man. This guy's faster than a bugger. All right, I'm gonna use my action, and I'll be like, "Hey, you stop! I'm not gonna stop running after you. So I better stop now and let's talk this."
Okay.
And I'm fucking lying. I
You-
could do a persuasion check. I could do a persuasion check. So I try to persuade him, I'm guessing.
I think this is an intimidation check because it sounds like you're trying to.
Intimidation check.
Yeah. Intimidate this individual to stop.
Fuck him up. Please.
Fuck's sake.
He doesn't seem interested in stopping. He seems interested in getting the fuck away.
How far is he from me?
25 foot
Currently?
right now.
Okay, so I'm not gonna dash this turn. I'm gonna. That's it. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
Oh, so bonus action. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna. I don't dash again. He's only. Fuck it. I'll dash again. Fuck it.
Sure. Make me a Constitution saving throw. Yep, you're fine. His turn. He
Yeah,
is
that's it.
also gonna haul ass. Also fine. We get 50 foot ahead of you again. And he tries ducking down another alley. Turn, Sullivan.
Okay. So how far is he now from me?
He went down the road about 30, 40 foot and then ducked into an alleyway to the left.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna shapeshift, so then increase my movement speed by 10.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna move 40 feet towards the direction he went.
Yep.
Do I see him anywhere?
What's your passive perception?
12.
You don't see him. You're looking down this alleyway where he went and you don't see anything.
Where are you, little bugger? Oh, perception now. Try to look for him.
Yep, active perception check. Go for it.
10.
Not sure.
Okay, end my turn.
Alrighty. He also gets a complication. Him. Fine. Moving. Exhaustion. Okay, Sullivan, your turn.
Okay, is this like a way forward?
So there's when you come around the corner, there's a straight alleyway. It goes about 20 foot, and then there's a like a wall, probably about 11, 12 foot high at the back of the alley, which kind of then looks like you'd be like climbed over to another alleyway beyond, like a dividing wall.
Okay, I'm gonna.
There's
move
also various
forward
like
and
boxes, barrels, like.
I'm gonna
bins.
don't go to perceive again.
Sure, go for it.
Fuck's sake, man.
Look around. You don't know. Can't hear anything.
Okay, I'll run straight forward over this little wall thing.
You mount up over the wall, looking around.
40 feet.
Nothing. You'll see anyone over the wall.
What do I see in front of me? Nothing.
It's another alleyway. It goes back on forward. It joins up to another. I see probably interconnect to the alleyway you chased them down previously.
Okay, I'll dash there then.
Yep, you start dashing forward, start looking around. And we're going to resolve the chase there because he has also gotten away. And Sullivan, you hear the sounds of like guards and things, people giving statements and things like that on the street where you had chased him through quite obviously.
Okay, in that case, we'll just run back to the tavern.
Yep.
I'll hide.
Make a
Try
stealth
to
check.
keep the shadows.
Sure thing. Make a stealth check. Crossing. You've got to cross like a main road to get there. You try to like wait for a moment for it to be a little bit quiet. Let's see if anyone spots here. As you start like rounding the corner to where the old familiar is, you hear behind you, "Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Don't suppose you know anything about this mad crossbow lunatic running around, oh?"
Nope.
Turn around, you see a
nothing.
member of the City Watch. "You sure, sir?"
Yep, 100%. Nothing. Nope. Not a thing.
"Very well, sir. Thank you for your time." And he kind of like gives a small nod. and begins walking away.
Okay, around this. I keep walking to the tavern.
I would say that Sullivan thinks that was probably too easy to break contact with the guards.
Exactly, yeah.
But then again, you do have friends. And yeah, you arrive back at the tavern. And as you step in, Logan is there. Bosco's currently sat on a naughty step. And Logan is probably... I would say Logan is probably quite... I mean, I'll just describe the situation what Logan had while you guys were out on your mad chase scene. Logan, as the others ran off like lunatics, and after you dealt with Bosco and turned around, you noticed there was a bag left under the table that they were sat at. And upon closer inspection, the bag is full of very smelly rat droppings, but no rats.
Oh shit! Look at this. Bosco, we should probably report this so that it can be rounded up. I'm gonna go get a guard so we can, hand it into evidence. Let's close up for today and start bashing any rats that have got out. Because either this was one rat with severe digestive problems, while also maintaining quite an efficiency, or there's lots of rats and only one's fucked off, and we're going to need to play whack-a-rat all afternoon.
Yes, I think that's a safe assumption.
Okay, I tell you, you go get a guard. I'll leave this here, and I'll ask those here to leave.
Sure.
Logan will go around, apologize, and just explain to people that, we'll comp the meal, but just can you make your way out? We've had a
health and safety issue.
Security issue, not health and safety issue.
Make me a persuasion check, Logan, to see how you handle this customer service gauntlet that you're walking yourself into.
I think I'm fine as long as I'm not actually. I think if it was a customer service thing, I'd probably do it at a disadvantage. But as this is more of this is what's happening.
A 10.
Flat 10.
No one's super happy about the situation, but no one overly complains. Most people in here were on your side anyway after seeing the situation. So they kind of leave and begin stepping out, and eventually you all reconvene in the tavern, which the sign is turned from open to close.
I presume, Sully, that yours also got away?
Yeah, the little bugger is small, but he could hide very well. I could not find him.
So, it seems that our plan might be compromised, but to be fair, we'd still be a target one way or another. Shame now.
I'm going to hold out the bag of rat droppings, hold it up so that the opening is level with Sullivan's face, and be like,
Oh.
No. He's going to be like, Sally, they left a bag of gold.
No. You can keep that good, my friend. Don't want it.
Okay. Okay, so I've made the decision to, as basically the leader of this group, to close up for the afternoon.
All right.
Let's get all the doors open. Let's get the rats chased out. That door, and he points to the one that leads upstairs, has not been open since those two fuckers came in, other than me and Bosco going in and then coming out. Nothing came past us.
Gotcha.
So upstairs will be clear, but we'll probably need to sort the basement out.
All right. Cool.
I'm going to leave that to you three, and I'll just be here with my sword. In case
How about this? We just ask our employees to do it and help them out, and then we continue with our plan that we had before. Centrum and Gauntlet.
we could do. Yes.
I mean, we do pay people to work, so I might as well just put them to work.
I'm just happy to help out. Just let people know that we have a rat problem, and just deal with it.
I told the customers we had a security incident, so
Gotcha.
we don't want this getting out.
Understood, of course. Good job. Thank you for dealing with that.
Of course.
Hey,
Well,
Gabriel, just
you fucked off. So I kind
yeah,
of
we
It
tried.
was that old flaming McFlame face had to speak to people. Where's he gone, by the way? I presume Bosco's gone to get a guard.
Oh yeah. I'll put the flamethrower away, and I was
Very easy to get a guard, Bosco. There's quite a lot patrolling the high
Yeah.
street, actually, talking about a madman of a crossbow, asking if you'd seen anything. And Bosco, as you're getting a guard, you notice that Vith, your lizard folk cook, is actually coming for her evening shift, kind of like afternoon shift. Getting ready for the
Oh.
lunch rush.
This is who we fucking need.
Sorry, we forgot to tell you, we're actually going to be closed today due to some security risks. However, I'll make sure you're still paid for the evening work that you couldn't do, because we understand you need to pay for your family and whatnot. Enjoy your evening. It's on us.
Oh, good. Thank you. Well, have a good night, little one. I mean, boss.
Yeah,
I guess I'll go do
Don't-
something else.
yes, please do. And don't call me little one again. Okay, thank you.
You are rather small.
Goodbye.
You are not even half my height.
I might be small, but I can hit places tall people can't. Very easily.
Indeed, I'm sure. Eh,
Right. Enjoy your evening, please. You kind of creep me out.
already. Bye, little appetizer.
She turns and walks away.
I'll go back into the thing, shocked and scared.
Bosco's got a little bit of drool on his forehead. It's not it.
I think we need a new chef.
Why? What? Have they fucked off already? When's their shift over?
No.
No,
the
we are
lizard-
sitting here.
Lizard chef said she wants to eat me.
Well, can't you come eat some rats instead?
I already
That
said
would actually be a very good idea. She could eat as many rats as she wants.
All right, gentlemen, how
Right
about
there.
no, we are not gonna ask our lizard folk chef to eat rats. What the hell?
Mia, I'm sure
She'd
that
probably like
worse.
it.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I mean, she wants to eat to him, for God's sake.
All right,
And
Well, I mean, I can see the appeal.
Let's
Just objectively.
let's just deal with these rats and get on with our day. We have better things to do. Come on, basement, all of us.
Yep. And you guys spend a little bit of time going around trying to eradicate your rat problem. Probably within about the first hour or so, probably it would be. Let's see. Patrick probably nips out to get some rat traps, mouse traps, and things. And Renardo just begins trying to get going through all the kitchen dry stores and things like that to find any obvious signs thing. Renardo finds several. He basically finds that several holes have been bored through the outside walls, and lots of food that Renardo claims he didn't leave out has been deliberately placed near those holes.
Fucking hell!
There's about
It's
5 or
sabotaged.
6 holes kind of drilled through the walls. It looks and it's not like they've been nibbled or anything by rats. It looks like they've been actually someone has taken an implement to this and drilled out holes.
This is
we're being
The things-
sabotaged, my friends.
the things people are willing to do, huh? All right, let's get the Bosco. Could you get these holes patched up, please?
Think
And-
maybe we should get some guard dogs and leave them
Yeah,
outside.
maybe some cat. Let's get a cat. Let's get a cat.
No cat. No.
Why not?
No.
Dog person.
But dogs don't hunt rats and mice. Please.
I mean, I'm fine with getting a.
No, I mean, it's not a problem with the cat, my friend. We'll clearly have a problem with someone coming in at nighttime and putting those rats in. So maybe putting a couple of dogs outside, just to
Okay,
make some
okay.
noise if somebody
How
comes
about
in.
this? We get both.
Could do.
Okay, let's get both. But in the meantime, these holes are quite small. Sully, did you keep your, chopped hand? Could we use the fingers of that to plug up the holes?
No.
All right.
No, you don't have it, or no, we can't use your fingers.
I mean, I technically don't have it, and no, I can't use my fingers because I don't have fingers.
No, the hand that was the chopped off bit, not stumpy.
Also,
No, I can't use my hand. No.
could we also take a short rest during this, or no?
If you're going around actively hunting rats,
No, probably.
if you do what Logan did, which is like, I'll just sit in the upstairs area.
She'd actively look around.
Yeah. You are able to clear out a good few of the rats in the first, couple of hours. At least to a point where, you're not, like, all in all, you probably find about 12 or so and deal with them. But there's, there could potentially be more in the walls, things like that. The holes being bored through, would have left access for interior walls and stuff to have access.
All
Not
right.
ideal.
Let's get a few cats, get a few dogs. Gonna be fine. Alright, let's just alright. Plan for today. Head to the Zens, head to the Gauntlet, meet up, get some new pets.
Deal.
So, with cats, though, wouldn't it break the whole health and safety? No, we don't want the cats here.
As long as they're not in the kitchen.
Yeah,
As long, I'm pretty sure the health and safety regulation states that as long as the cats don't get into food storage or are not near where the meals are being prepared, we should be good.
I mean, it doesn't matter what we need to do. Just let's get rid of those rats and
Yep.
stop them from coming in.
Alright. I would say we should go relax for a bit for the day and chat with our friends, and then get back and relax a bit more by getting some animals. Do you have any preference on the kind of dogs you prefer? I know you want guard dogs, but anything else other than that?
The one that makes the most noise, my friend.
Yep,
It
understandable.
wakes up the whole neighborhood when someone comes in.
All right, that's fine by me. All right, so let's go, shall we?
Very well, that rest was very tiring.
You head out of the old familiar, and you see kind of like standing in the Troll Skull Alley with like a sandwich board, kind of like with the shoulder straps. You see, Hungry Bruins Brews still open, just like there, quite crudely done up, and it's just like a little. It's actually probably Squidly, one of the ragamuffins, wearing it.
Fair.
Is that like a competition?
You've been to Fruins Bruins before. It's on the west side of Troll Skull Alley. It's the one that was basically
The hipster one.
a Hard Rock cafe.
The
Oh,
one.
that
with,
one.
Yeah, the weird one.
Would you know if the business have gone down since we started our business?
They opened after you guys.
Oh, they opened after us.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Oh, friends, don't you think that perhaps one of the business around us has tried to... Well, someone has clearly tried to fuck with us. Maybe. Look over there. And then I point to the ragamuffin with the sign.
With the Squidly, he's like a tiefling boy, probably about 9 years old. He wears like an eye patch. He's the one with the little toy bow and arrows.
Maybe we have that as our meeting point for when we're done with our days. Just, check it out. See if there's anything sus.
Maybe you should go have a little chat with them, with the bonus, and then ask if...
Yes,
I don't know.
later, after we've done our day's duties.
Okay. Sounds good.
Whoever has done this has done it either for one of three reasons. Either it's completely random and they're just wanting to fuck up somebody's day, or they know what we're wanting to do and are trying to slow us down, or three, they're a competition business, and they want to try and ruin our reputation.
Yes.
In case it's two, we should get on with our day. In case it's three, we should go there later.
Indeed. I'm with one mind with Logan on this.
I agree.
Yes.
You all kind of set off about your little businesses here to go meet your groups and things, to chase your leads on perhaps a more pressing matter than the rat infestation that has suddenly weighed its way through the woodwork. That's where we're going to stop for today. Thank you so much for
Thank you
joining us,
for the
everyone.
session.
You're very welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
sir.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.